Bonjour mes amis, hi guys. You know I love my Tudor Black Bay GMT, but I'm having a slight fit issue here, and I checked on the internet, I'm not the only one. So what happens with this clasp, which as you can see is a bit tight right now because I've removed one link. The space of one link is exactly 1 centimeter, and the space between the 3 adjustments on the clasp, the anchoring points, is 2.5. So from one to the first one to the last one, it's half a centimeter, which means that if you remove one link, you lose a centimeter, and then if you anchor it to the last one, there's no adjustment further if you're a bit too tight. And if you add one link back, you add 1 centimeter, and then if you just put it here, you might be a bit too loose, but there's one hole here missing because from here to here is half a link, and so you can't really benefit from those 2.5 millimeters of adjustments, which is a bit of a shame. The watch doesn't come with a half link. Apparently there's some half links from other Tudor watches that can be used but need a bit of filing, leave a gap. Not a great solution available. So Tudor, please, if you could give us a half link and send it to the service centers, it would be really amazing if you could do that. I don't really feel like drilling holes on either side. Usually I never have this problem, but the watch is a bit on the heavy side, so you want it tight enough but not too tight that when it gets a bit hot outside, you're walking and get busy, or I don't know, in the mornings often my wrist is a bit swollen. It gets so uncomfortable that you feel like removing the watch. Normally I never have this problem, and I don't have the problem with the Speedmaster, for example, although it only has 2 anchoring points. I've always managed to find the right fit because they have half links, so it's never been an issue. And depending on my level of fitness, let's say, I will switch from one to the next, and you can do that with just a simple toothpick that is not going to damage the metal. The other watches usually I have an issue with are watches on straps, and especially the one with a simple deployant buckle. They tend to trap your wrist, and usually the holes are a bit too far apart, so I tend to need to add a hole. For example, here you can see it's just way too wide between the two, probably almost 1 centimeter there, maybe just a bit less, yeah, 0.8. That's a bit too much if you want to get the right fit, because it really comes down to 2 or 3 millimeters. One more example here, the Zenith Chronomaster Sport. Great, they give you enough anchoring points, so it doesn't matter if they give you a half link or not. With one link, you can still have many options on the clasp. It's great to have these because then you don't have to change links all the time. Obviously, the ultimate system is the glide lock of Rolex here. So you would just pull it and you can slide it in, slide it out. That's the very best. And the Easy Link is the next best, but I really love it. When it's closed, I try to have the watch fairly snug to the wrist like I have my Tudor now. But when I need it, I just pop it out. And there I have the breathing room that I'm missing from the Tudor. So let me know, guys, do you have the same issue with your watches? I think it's now it's one of the most recurring comments on all the videos that we wish watches would all come with an Easy Link. The greatest system I had is on the very over-engineered double deployant clasp from my Jaeger LeCoultre Grand Sport, on each side of which you had a 2 millimeter adjustment. So 2 on each side, 4 in total, can't miss. And it's great, especially for that kind of bracelet where you don't want to mess around with. Just get it fitted once and fairly tight, and then you can add as you go when you need the watch a bit looser. And the last thing I wanted to mention is the Grand Seiko Snowflake. Again, I've seen on the forums, I'm not the only one. I could never get the exact fit because pretty much all the Grand Seikos only have one point of anchoring on their clasp. So it's either half link in or half link out. There's nothing closer than that. And half link in my case, and I usually really don't complain about fits, but I've noticed that after I had slimmed down a little bit or gained a bit of weight, at one point it was either too tight or too loose. I'm sure you're gonna comment that you've had the same issue. It's very recurrent. It's very common, and it kind of ruins your enjoyment of a watch to some extent because you don't want to be trapped, even if you love the watch dearly. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.